Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, we're going to talk about what if you have bad credit? What if you have challenge credit? There are ways to boost your credit score to get back in the game. So we're going to talk about the soft inquiries. We're going to talk about secured cards. And we're going to talk about something that's new, a fintech company that's trying to help people that can get you back on the right track. And welcome to Foci Optics. Check. Stop struggling now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And today another edition. This is specifically for anybody that needs to add additional credit cards. If you have bad credit, no credit, any type of credit in reality, but basically these are, if you have bad credit, challenge credit, these are credit cards that you can possibly get because you have bad credit. All right, this is going to help you reestablish or improve your credit score. Remember, we want at least 10 accounts reporting to your credit file. All right, just remember that. That's a key right there. We want more than 10, but you want to get up to 10. All right, don't worry about the hard inquiries, but we're going to go over this right now. So it's up to you to figure out if you want to apply for these or you don't want to apply for these. Some of these are going to be soft inquiries. And remember last video or a couple videos ago, I did fintech. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk about a fintech that's going to report to your credit just by you using your normal bills that you pay. So you'll get a payment and you'll get new credit percentages. You know, a payment, on-time payment is 35% of your credit score. New credit is 10% of your credit score. You won't get debt utilization, but that doesn't matter. You'll have another credit source reporting on your credit file with on-time payments, which can only help you in the long run. So we're going to get right into it. But as you can see, we're on the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page, and I want to thank you for being here, and please share the videos to help other people. And notice we have a membership join button over here on the right. And again, you have special emojis. You have special icons that you can put in chat. You also receive special messages from me at the community tab. And every now and then, once or twice a month, I'll leave a video for members only who have joined the channel for supporting us. Thank you so much. Now, let's get into it. A lot of people have heard of secured credit cards, but that's not what I'm talking about here. Capital One does have secured credit cards, but as you can see, you go to CapitalOne.com and it says, see if I'm pre-qualified. So they kind of do like this soft inquiry kind of thing, and then it will tell you what you will be qualified for. And then if you have bad credit, then it's going to either be a secured card or it'll be another unsecured card, but it'll give you a lower limit. But either way, this is a way that you can see here what they're doing at Capital One. So if you're rebuilding, like they said here, you can do a secured MasterCard with them, but I would try with see if I'm qualified first with pre-qualifications. And then they'll direct you from there. So you can see up here, fair credit, rebuilding credit, pre-qualification. It's that simple. I'm going to go through this pretty fast because this is understood that if you have bad credit, challenge credit, or trying to rebuild credit, these are the places that you would go. All right, secured credit. A lot of you know there's a link down below for Discover It. When my link has kind of transformed into Discover, so a lot of people, they will get denied because they're trying to apply for Discover versus the Discover It. If you use the link down below, then all you have to do is if you get denied, then you call them up and say, hey, I want to get a Discover It secured card. All right? So it goes both ways. Sometimes they approve people, sometimes they don't. Yeah, I don't know what their algorithms are. But if you get denied by Discover, then tell them that you want to do a Discover It secured card. And the beauty about Discover It secured card is Once you pay on time for 6 months in a row, the seventh month, they check your on-time payment history. And if you've done it 6 months in a row, then the seventh month, eighth month, they return your deposit and they make the card unsecured. So you can graduate, so to speak, for being paying on time, which is an awesome situation. Next up, Indigo Mastercard. Again, they have the similar thing where you pre-qualify, see what you're going to be up against, if you're going to be approved. And again, if you have bad credit, challenge credit, trying to rebuild, it doesn't matter. This is another option for you. IND as in David, IG as in George, O for everyone on the podcast. Okay, next up, Mission Lane. And by the way, I'm going to have links to all of these down below, so you don't have to go searching for yourself. I'll have links directly to all these sites so you can go yourself. Here we go with Mission Lane. Another one, it's kind of a startup. They started about last year sometime, maybe 2 years ago, and they're doing the same thing. This is an unsecured card. If you have challenge credit, they accept people with challenge credit or trying to rebuild credit. Either way, this can help you out. So there we go with Mission Lane. Next up, Credit One Bank. They have different products, and they also help people with rebuilding credit. They even have unsecured, as you can see here, rebuilding credit. All of these, which I haven't mentioned so far, report to all three credit bureaus. Okay, so just keep in mind. And Credit One Bank, they have options. All right, so that's all you got to remember about them. And again, it's creditonebank.com. Simple enough. Who's up next? Oh, and I should mention, whenever you have a challenge type credit card or a credit card that may be a lower tier, oftentimes you will have a yearly fee, whether it's $29, $39, $49, $59. But that's the price that you pay sometimes when you don't have the best of credit. And even when you have the best of credit, you still pay an annual fee. So it all depends on if you want to deal with the credit card company based on their annual fee. Whether you have good credit or bad credit, you sometimes are going to have annual fees. All right, next up, mypremiercreditcard.com. mypremiercreditcard.com, self-explanatory. You can see if there's any special offers. You can try to enroll. I believe they have a fee. If you get accepted, they have a fee, which is kind of interesting, where you pay them up front and then you have an annual fee. You pay a one-time upfront fee and then you have an annual fee, like you're in a club or something. But anyhow, again, if you have challenge credit, this is a way for you to get a credit card. And this is unsecured, not a secured credit card. And you're reporting to all three credit bureaus. They're doing the whole nine. On-time payments, debt utilization, so that can help increase your credit score. Next up, a lot of people have heard of Open Sky, and they're claiming that they don't do no credit check. I don't know if they still do that. This is a secured card. I don't know if they still do that because they still ask for your social security number. So they're saying that, but just like I said, I just assume everybody pretty much does hard inquiries these days, because the credit files people are hacking into, and people are ordering things and saying they didn't order it. So I'm pretty sure a lot of places, even though they say no credit check, they got to be checking you somehow most of the time. But anyhow, OpenSkyCC.com. OpenSky, C as in Charles, C as in Charles.com. And I'll again have a link down below. Next up, and I already mentioned secured credit card, so I can go on with Discover It. Fingerhut, which is very interesting. A lot of people have heard about Fingerhut before, but again, they charge a little bit more for the products, kind of like Ox Publishing, Hutton, Chase, My Jewelers, New Coast Direct. And by the way, I'm going to have New Coast Direct and My Jewelers links down below as well, because those are both a $5,000 line of credit with just those companies. and that helps your debt utilization get reduced dramatically. As long as you order $100 or more, and then they bill you $30 per month, and they're going to report on your credit report for 1 year. At the end of 1 year, you have a decision to make. Either you sign back up, which is going to cost you $99, or you don't, and then they stop reporting. But this can help you get off the ground when you deal with My Jewelers Club and New Coast Direct. And again, I'll have links down below. Fingerhut is, once again, it's an online catalog type company, online ordering company. And again, you simply apply, and you can see here they do a few things. It's almost like Ox. I mean, it's just the ones I mentioned: Ox Publishing, Hutton Chase, New Coast Direct, My Jewelers, except this is Fingerhut. They have a little bit more array of products, and you can start off, whether you have good credit or bad credit, they'll let you start off. So again, they report, and that helps you out as well. Now, we're going to get into a new territory, which is, I mentioned again, a fintech bank. Fintechs are trying to come out of the woodworks. Most of you have had PayPal in the past. So PayPal, just so you get an understanding, if you haven't had PayPal, PayPal would give you an account. You would link your bank accounts. So at paypal.com, you would go in, you would link your bank accounts and or credit card to your account. So now when you go and pay somebody else using PayPal, all they really do is they just charge your card, or they take the money out of your bank account, and you can pay them via PayPal. That's how they do it, okay? Well, Grow, they've done the same thing. Grow Credit, GROWCRED as in David IT.com, kind of does the similar thing. So now they do a twist. Unlike PayPal, PayPal does not report to your credit file. Grow Credit is actually reporting to your credit file. All three credit files: TransUnion, Equifax, Experian. The reason why I say all three is because on their frequently asked questions, somebody on here is asking about the hard inquiry, and I can't pull it up real fast. As far as I knew before, they only reported to two credit bureaus, Experian and Equifax. But apparently, right here, which credit bureaus does credit report? Now they say they report to all three. All right? So I'll take their word for it. But again, they may only report to two credit bureaus, which would be Experian and Equifax. But they claim they do all three now. Before, they only did two. But here's the twist to this. So they operate similar to what I just mentioned in the example for PayPal. You sign up with them, and they basically just give you what they call a virtual Mastercard. So you only have a certain amount of credit that they're going to give you, so to speak. And the idea here is that you're using your Netflix, your Hulu, your cell phone, or any other bill that they link with subscriptions, as they call it. So just so you can see right here, AT&T, Hulu, Netflix, Disney, you might have these monthly payments, Spotify, and they may be $15, they may be $20, they may be $40. Well, those payments, by using the Grow credit card, the virtual card, and you make your payment, they're going to take the money out of your bank account. That's all they do. So you're going to need a bank account. So when they take the money out of your bank account, they're going to report that you paid on time. You're not going to have the debt utilization, but hell, an on-time payment at the credit bureaus is worth 35% of your score. So that's significant. So as long as we get on-time payment, that's a good thing. Now, the other part to the equation is this is going to be considered new credit, which on a credit file is going to be considered, you're going to get 10% of your point is new credit. So this will count as new credit as well. So this is a good thing, and every month you'll be reported. So when you're paying I have Netflix and Hulu. So when you're paying those, instead of just paying them directly out of your debit card or ACH, however you pay, you could actually get Grow Credit, link your bank account with them, use your card to pay them, and then they take it out of your bank account, and the beauty of it is they report on-time payment. So you'll have that hitting your account every time. Now, everybody's going to wonder, what does it cost, right? Nothing to sign up for free, as you can see there. But as you know, no place can be in business for free, right? So let's check the pricing here. As you can see right now, when it's free, you only have a $15 limit. That's it. Okay, up to $15. So if you have a Hulu and it's, what is it, $5.99 or $6.99 a month, you can use that to pay. But you cannot go over $15. So you can't add Hulu and add Netflix, which a Netflix account I believe is $11 or $12. It could be $9.99 too. But if you have a Netflix that's $12 and you have a Hulu account that's $5, you can only use one of those because it's going to be over $15. So you have to be under $15. It's free. There's no percentage, no APR, no fees, because basically you're not really doing anything. You're just using a debit card, which is the Grow Credit debit card, which is virtual. That's the way you got to look at it. And instead of it coming directly out of your bank account, it comes through, it shoots up to Grow Credit bank account, and then they report that payment to the credit file. That's a beautiful thing. I love these fintechs. They're trying to help people out. So now, let's say you're going, hey Eric, man, I got like $30, $40 worth of these subscriptions. So here's what you got to do. Now, here's where they make money. $50 spending limit. So now we can add the Netflix, we can add the Hulu. If you had Mint Mobile and you only pay $20 a month, you would still be under the $50 limit. Well, you're going to be paying $4.99 a month. But you have at least $50 to spend on your card. So when you charge those three that I mentioned, and you're $40 monthly for the subscription, now it just comes out of your account, $40, and then they report you paid on time, $40. It's a beautiful thing. So this can help out anybody and everybody. So this is what you might want to do. And then the last thing is, you can see where they give you 150. So now everybody who has T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, Netflix, Hulu, streaming services, or anything else, because you have to go see what subscriptions they have. They just don't have these. They have other subscriptions as well. But you can only do up to $150 a month, but they're charging you $9.99 a month to be able to do that. And they do include your free FICO score, which you get almost everywhere. Credit cards give a free FICO score. Credit Karma gives a Vantage score. But most credit cards give free FICO score from one of the bureaus now, if not all three. So again, growcredit.com. This can help you out greatly in case you were trying to start building your credit score, trying to get things after bankruptcy, whatever the case may be. During this pandemic, people have lost jobs, and your credit score could take a hit just by missing 1 or 2 payments. You could lose a couple of 100 points in a month. So this is one way to rebuild it, and this is another way that adds payment history to your credit file. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, and that's why we keep bringing it. That's why you have to keep your credit score the best way you can. This is why you have to always think about monetizing yourself to have extra streams of income, because you never know when something bad can happen. Heaven forbid. So therefore, we're going to keep it up. I'm probably going to do a separate video for Grow Credit, because there's a little bit more I wanted to explain. But this is good enough, because you can go over there and apply for free. There's no cost, and you can get in on this program, and that's a great thing in my opinion. Like I said, the fintechs are coming. I'm just waiting for when the fintechs actually, like what Grow Credit is doing, you can see where they can expand. Once they have millions of people, now they're going to actually have loan capabilities. And that's going to be very interesting. That's what I'm waiting to see in reality. So anyhow, thank you again, everybody. And please, keep your head up. Keep moving. And I'm out.